Hi everyone, my name is Jessica. Thank you so much for tuning in. For today's video, it is on this look right here. It's super simple, super easy, and this is part 4, I believe, of my What's Trending for Fall and Winter 2019. It's a little series where I kind of do looks inspired by what is trending in fall and winter. So before we get started, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Make sure you turn those notification bells on because I upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. All right, we are barefaced and ready to go. This tutorial may roll by pretty quickly because it's pretty simple. And I honestly was debating on doing this because it is so simple and easy. Like, I didn't think it was a very amazing to do, but now that I look at it, it is a very trending look for fall and winter. So we're gonna jump right into it, and no foundation, so that's a good start. So to prep my face, I will be using this Pixi Skin Treats Rosy Caviar Essence. I am legitimately like, it's on E right now. It's pretty much empty. I've been using this a lot. It's very refreshing, and I do like using it as a primer just because it's so lightweight and it's like water on my face. Basically what this does is it adds extra hydration to your skin without being oily or feel sleek. It dries down really nice, and before it dries down, it gets a little bit tacky, but not in a bad way. And I feel like it sticks to the rest of my makeup really well. And it smells so good. It smells like roses, which is my favorite scent. We've been seeing a lot of this look on the runway, and a lot of my favorite artists, pro MUAs on Instagram, have been doing this look so much. Very fresh face, either it's matte or kind of like natural and dewy with a bold lip. And I'm really loving that right now. All right, so we have that down. Next step is you wanna get a concealer that is very similar to your skin tone. You don't wanna get anything too peachy or too yellow. I'm kind of like olive-y, borderline yellow. Sometimes I can pass off if it's a hint peachy, because you can tell my facial skin is kind of olivey and yellow, but I also get kind of pink, but the rest of my body is pretty olive. So this is the closest to me. This is Café con Leche from NARS Creamy Concealer. Favorite concealer literally ever. So I'm gonna place right underneath the eye, just like that, on my forehead, on my nose, on my chin. Because we're not gonna wear foundation, I wanna be a little bit generous, but not too much, just so it doesn't look like, you know, you're wearing too much. So basically the goal is to cover any under eye dark circles. I, again, get a little pink on my cheeks, so I want just enough to blend out down here and then on my forehead. So to blend that out, this is a Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush brush from Sephora. Really love this brush. I've had it for a while. It's honestly a sample or a reward they gave me from when I became VIB Rouge. But it's so good. I'm pretty sure they have this one. I think it's 56.5, yeah. And it blends out foundations and concealers so good. So I'm just dragging it down below and bringing excess like right here on the darkness of my eye sockets. Cover any blemishes. I had a little spot right there on my forehead. And whatever's left over on the brush, I like bringing it underneath my nose because I do get a little pink around my nose or red naturally, so I just want to cover that discoloration. And then I just use my finger to tap anything out. One more layer. And then I forgot about this blemish right there. I still like to go in with a beauty blender after the brush just to kind of like press everything in and pick up any excess product. Because we are doing no foundation and kind of like a minimal product, the more product you have, the more it is prone to creasing, and this picks up any excess product. So that's another reason why I like using the beauty blender. Just kind of pick up anything that doesn't need to be there. With my Morphe E48, I'm gonna dig into this translucent powder from Hourglass. It is one of my favorite translucent powders. I'm just gonna set my under eye and my forehead because I do get a little oily, and this helps with that velvet matte look. Going in with the Make Up Forever Ultra HD Soft Light. I'm gonna put some right on the back of my hand, very little, just like that. With the Beauty Blender and the tip, we're gonna place it right on our cheekbones just so it can be like a natural skin but better highlight. See how natural that comes out to be? It just looks like you have a gloss over your skin. Except it's not greasy at all, it dries down pretty well. Brushing down my brows with the Wow Brow from E.L.F. Cosmetics. If you're not new here, you already know that I've been loving this lately. It's very comparable to the Gimme Brow from Benefit Cosmetics, which is like my favorite brow product ever. And it is way more affordable, so that's a plus. I'm gonna excessively brush over them because I want like a fluffy-ish look to them. I like doing this first, and once that dries down, I'll go in with the pencil, which is also by E.L.F, and kind of create hair-like strokes right in the brow. Going in with my GIRLACTIK bronzer. Really like this bronzer because it's very neutral. Placing it on my cheekbones and down here. You want something very neutral because since we're not really having foundation on our face, if you have anything too orange, one, you'd look like a Oompa Loompa, but it'd look way less natural, especially on my skin tone. Just doing a little nose contour with Morphe E27, nothing crazy, just defining my nose just a little bit. So with the remaining foundation on my brush, we're just gonna brush it over my lids and kind of have a little base. You don't need too much because we're not gonna do excessive eyeshadow. Using the same bronzer and laying that on my eye just so it's monochromatic and all cohesive and it all blends well together. So with a fluffy brush, this one's from MAC, first I'm laying it down on my eyelid and then blending upwards. Again, nothing crazy, too defined. We just want something to stand out on that lid. We're nearing the end already, so to put a little life on my face, we're gonna go into the Barbados Blush Palette by Stilazzi. And I'm gonna tap right into Papaya right here with a little kiss of Private Island. Make sure you get some on your nose. And then I like going in with the Beauty Blender and softening it up a little bit. Just to kind of define my eyelids a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this mascara. This is the Total Temptation by Maybelline. You don't wanna go too heavy on it either. The point is to be very natural and barely there. Just like that. Now, the most vibrant part of this tutorial is this lip combo. This is the NYX Suede Lip Liner in shade Cherry Skies. And then this is Desi X Katy Liquid Lip in shade Sauvage, which is a nice oxblood kind of deep berry shade, and that's something we're seeing a lot in the fall winter trends. A lot of deep berries. Yes, for holiday it's a lot of reds and very cherry reds and true reds, but this year we're seeing a lot of berries, a lot of oxbloods, very deep shades. So I thought this one's perfect because it's a nice in between. All right, and this is a completed look. Super simple, super effortless, and you don't have to think too much or do too much. Again, this was Dose of Colors Sauvage, Desi X Katy. Loving this trend for fall winter because, again, no effort, super easy. All you have to do is really throw on a lip. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you turn those notification bells on because I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and there will be a couple more to this series, Fall and Winter Trends. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.